Dom DeMarco.
Fresh and Fit Money Clips. Subscribe now and tune into a valuable real estate insight with Myron, Fresh, and real estate agent Roger. Brought to you by Moneyclips on a quick YouTube short pod. Discover the do's and don'ts for success. For a full-length podcast, catch it on YouTube and Rumble. Don't miss out. Subscribe now. Stay ahead in the world of real estate with Myron, Fresh, and Roger on the Fresh and Fit Podcast Money Monday show.
To like host a whole bunch of people. And studio got a new mixer, right? A new joint, and we just figured it out just now.
Yeah, Trey
how to get it to work, bro. Like Trey's in the back sweating like R. Kelly at a playground in 1999, bro. It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we figured it out. Shout out to Pastor Trey in the back right now. He got it figured out. We got the new board, 32 channels, so we're gonna be able to like host a whole bunch of people. And Studio A is, Studio B. This is the second half of the studio is almost done, guys. I just got to I'm waiting on some mics, a couple of wires, and it's gonna be litty, bro. We're gonna have basically another whole setup over there, you know, in case we want to do something over there, or it'll be the spectator area when we have guests. So. Yeah, man. Oh, and then blue pants for the blue check. Yeah, I got verified on Instagram, guys. Follow me, Unplugged Fit on there.
Verified on Instagram, man.
You know, I'm gonna be more active on there. You know, I do a Q&A every Sunday, but I'm gonna start going live more. Fresh has been yelling at me for the past few days. Oh, bro, go live, man.
It helps your engagement.
Yeah, it helps with the engagement. And honestly, I got to get up to 100K followers because there's some things that I got to get done. And also, I fixed the internet, so we should be going really fast right now. Shouldn't have any lag issues. But yeah, man, today we got a good episode for you guys. This one's going to be short and sweet. Oh, Viking Paradigm. Shout out to him. This is my internet guy right here, guys, by the way. Check him out.
Shout out Viking.
Miles working on more studio upgrades today, so they will start once they're fairly sure they got it all working, which is exactly what it is. Thank you, Viking, for understanding, bro. Shout out to him. He's the guy that helps us with the internet, bro. Anytime the shit starts messing up, I basically call, Joe, I need your help, bro. And then, number one, rumble.com/FreshFit, guys. We are on Rumble. I know you guys are probably like, yo, Myron, Fresh, how are y'all on Rumble? Well, content like this is not safe for YouTube a lot of the time. So, you know, you got to be able to, you know, say and do what you want to do over there on Rumble on the other side of the internet.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right.
Hey, Myron, let's go.
Yeah, and he helps me out.
Man, so shout out to him.
So he got us back up to almost 600 on the I think download. Download, Chris?
Yeah.
Computer.
It's
stupid.
Yeah, download, not upload.
Okay, yeah, upload. Whatever.
Download, not upload.
Whatever. It is what it is. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the internet. But I just listen to what he says, and I just set it up, and we're good. So, with that said, guys, thank you for being patient with us. But we got a good episode today. So, as you guys know, we'll get right into it. I closed on a triplex. What was it? Last week? We closed on it last Monday.
Last Monday, yeah.
Last Monday we closed on it. So, I want to walk you guys through how we found this deal, and we got my fucking real estate agent in the house, man, Roger. And the only thing I'll say, patreon.com/FreshFit. Get on there, guys. You know, that will be the only shameless plug we do. Roger, can you introduce yourself to the people, man?
Hey,
in case
guys,
they don't remember
I'm
you.
Roger, real estate agent, work in the Fort Lauderdale urban core, Miami urban core. Mainly work with investors. Been doing this since 2016. But prior to that, I was basically doing everything a real estate agent did, along with my cousin Dom up in New York, where we were driving around and checking stuff out and doing real estate back since like the 90s. We just took a while to figure out that we needed to make it official. So yeah, that's my background. I met Myron through Fresh. I knew Fresh from back in the days when
Pickup days.
Yeah, exactly. When we were chasing women before Fresh became Fresh, when he was just Walter.
Listen, man, we've been out here in the streets before this, man. So shout out to y'all, man. He knows.
Oh, by the way, facts. He was getting girls before the show people.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother.
Hanging out with him in 2016.
My guy.
Whatever.
He knows. He knows.
Cosign.
Walt paid him a lot of money right before the show. To say
I did.
Guys, I witnessed
10 G's.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Cuban like Walt now.
So you've been in the real estate game for a minute, bro. So I guess what we'll do, so we'll walk you guys through it. So let's take them down memory lane, bro. How did we find this bad boy? How'd you find it? Because you're the one. So guys, just so you know, this is the way me and Roger work. So I go on Redfin and I look at properties, and he's also looking at properties too. He's looking at stuff off the market. I'm looking at things typically.
Obviously, you weren't able to do it. That deal went under contract. And one of the things I do, I don't basically break contact with people just because something goes under contract, because a lot of times things will get to the closing table. And I will stress with everyone out there, it's important that you maintain relationships, other realtors, as well as sellers, as well as buyers. And you want to keep those relationships going. So I kept in the loop. Important. Yeah, I kept in the loop, kept seeing what was going on. Meanwhile, Myron and I were looking at other properties, including one that also went under contract, but that didn't get to the closing table either. But that is a whole other separate issue I won't even get into. But we kind of were looking at that and
wait, which one was that one?
The one we were talking about. Like the one we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. The duplex with the 5 bedrooms?
With the 5.2, yeah. So that's a whole other issue.
Let's not talk about that one.
Exactly. So
basically, when you go to get properties, there's no guarantee you're going to get it when you go for it.
Correct.
That was a good deal we missed out on, bro. We fucked up.
However, what I'm stressing is that just because you miss out on the deal in May, doesn't mean that you just basically walk away and just, like I said, I always circle back. I contact the real estate agent, or if I can have direct access to the seller, and I ask them, hey, what's going on? Does it look like it's going to close? Like, I still have someone interested. So I kept that going. So it just so happened, and I think this was back in June, that I contacted them again. I'd circled back and I was like, yeah, so I noticed it hadn't closed yet. What was going on? And they're like, yeah, so that deal fell apart. And I'm like, really? And at this point, Myron was in the position that he could pursue it. Because I talked to him about it and he was like, oh, it's that property from... He was like, yeah, dude, what do we have to do? I didn't even think twice. Yeah, he was like, what do we have to do? So I was able to negotiate them down to...
Why did the other deal fall through? There was something...
Well, it was a... Well, I mean, we're not saying any names, but I don't want to get into it on the air. Because no, something was told to me in confidence. I don't want to repeat that.
Okay. No worries then. No worries.
Yeah,
he's loyal.
Why that deal didn't go through?
Yeah, because she told me that information in confidence. So I'm not, even though
she.
No. Even though it's not out there, it's just a professional courtesy. I'm not going to repeat it. So.
Yeah. It was basically. Long story short, guys, the buyer didn't want to pay a certain amount of money if we're gonna
or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
But yeah, so getting back to this, so we circled back. I was able to get it down to 590. I inquired as to why the previous
it was back
deal
on the market for 600. I remember.
Yeah.
Came back on for 600.
Oh, actually, it was on for 604. Actually.
Yes. Sorry.
604.
Yeah.
So. The problem that they had is they had like some permitting issue. They had some permitting issues.
Permitting. Can you tell them what permitting is?
All right. So whenever you get work done on a property, well, actually, let me not say whenever you get work done, but there's a lot of things that you do to a property that will require a permit. And that can vary based on county, state, region. So, yeah, I mean, even from Miami to Broward County, there's different things that they require permits for. So in this case, they had some outstanding permits that needed to be resolved. Initially, it did not seem like something that would take them very long to get resolved. And he said that was the reason that the other buyer had walked away. So we decided to get under contract. Like I said, it was completely rehabbed, so didn't really see why this permitting issue would be a big deal, because it was a fully rehabbed property, right?
And a permit, guys, is nothing more than just like basically permission from the city to have certain new features on the building because modifications.
Yeah, correct.
So if we're gonna make it really nice and simple, that's basically what it is. Is like the city permits you to make additions to the property. So that's where we're kind of like that's what they were kind of like waiting on.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. While we had it under contract, the sellers...
And we got it under contract for $600K. No, $590. I'm sorry, guys. $590.
Actually, let's go through the appraisal, too. So we got under contract for $590. We ran the appraisal. Appraisal came back at $600.
Yep. So we gained an instant $10,000.
So $10,000 worth of equity capture.
Yeah, immediately.
So now, with that being said, it's cash flowing close to $2,000, $10,000 worth of equity capture. We were looking at cash on figure out.
They got stock us anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So appraisal came back, inspection came back, same little minor issues. Well, by the way, for you guys that don't know out there, seems like most homes have a little bit of termite infestation, so that's kind of normal down here. It's hot and humid, and I guess termites like that down here. So everything looked good. We had a closing date for about 34 days out.
July, we're supposed to close.
Correct.
We went under contract like June 27th, and this is where the craziness begins, guys.
Late June. Unfortunately, during that time, and then during that time of them getting their permitting issues resolved, I guess they had done something incorrect with one of the permits, which then caused them to invalidate all of the permits that had already been approved. So they literally had to start over from scratch.
Damn.
And just for you guys to know, I spoke to my cousin up in New York. He said it's the same thing in New York City. If one permit is done improperly, they will roll back everything, and you have to start over from scratch.
Sheesh. Hell
so,
no.
guys, for you guys that are fixing
that was
flippers,
a painful lesson we learned.
Make sure that you know what permits to get and that you are doing what you need to do properly, or else you might face a situation like this.
And just so you guys know, y'all heard, we went under contract in late June, right? And now we didn't close until November
15th.
November 15th, guys, which is unheard of to be under contract for that damn long. But, it is what it is. But we'll talk about why we waited out and then some of the mistakes we made on this thing. So,
realistically, it's still a good deal. And it's not really any mistakes that we made.
I can think of one.
Well, if you want to share. I just think that, the developers. Oh, and that's another thing too. Another contributor factors to the fact that they're taking so long for them to resolve were two things. A, the city of Miami building department, from what I've been told, had like 2 or 3 people working in the office. Everyone else was working from home, and they were woefully understaffed. And B, because of the Champlain Towers incident, they were also extremely, extremely precise and double-checking, triple-checking, and very strict on everything.
For some of you guys that don't know, an apartment building collapsed in Miami this a few months back.
Yep.
So if you were trying to get anything with permits, the city was extremely strict, and they were behind because of the beer bug. Like, keep in mind, guys, that Florida was pretty much open, but Miami was the last city and the last county to open up after the shutdowns from COVID. So that obviously created an enormous amount of backlog with the city, and then on top of that, think about it: the city's population is exploding. So the city's population is exploding. We're just opening back up, and then on top of that, a building toppled right in Miami Beach. So
kill people too.
Yeah, and a bunch of people died.
96, I think.
Yeah, so they were on high alert, bruh. So they didn't care. Fuck your triplex. They're like they were just like.
Not to mention they're already slow by itself. So imagine all of that too.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a dub, bro. You're gonna have to take an L on that one. So we waited, and then also I'll give you guys a personal mistake that I made. I went to the same bank. Right? And that was a big fuck up from me, man. Like, I'm gonna have to give myself one.
Stupid.
So I went to.
Stupid.
Thank you, Chris. I deserve that one as well.
Stupid.
So, it's okay. I'll give myself another one. Yo, real talk, guys. So I had closed a deal. I had closed 2 deals with this bank, right? Prior, I did the deal with Roger, and then I closed another deal in Connecticut, and then this deal came along, and then I got another deal in Connecticut.
Of money. They get money and it goes right back out. Either it's going to go to an asset to pay you monthly, or go to luxury or experience to increase their wealth or their mindset. And they're investing in themselves and their family. If you can hoarding your money like, I'm going to hold all this money because, for rainy day, whatever.
I used to do that stupid shit.
That's fine. The problem is, though, is that, like, when things come for you to either take advantage of, either by buying things at a lower price or, like, investing yourself or into assets, you're not doing it because you're holding on to your money. But if you did that, you're going to get way more back in return. So don't hold on to your money, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, investing in something, man. Especially if it's your business or real estate, guys. Yeah. Yo, also, guys, if you make a decent amount of money, you know what I'm saying? You're making 6 figures, whatever. You're a prime target for taxes. You got to find a way to get that earned income down, bro.
Got to.
Because the more earned income you report, the higher your liability and the more you're going to business or real estate, guys. Yeah. Yo, also, guys, if you make a decent amount of money, you know what I'm saying? You're making 6 figures, whatever. You're a prime target for taxes. You got to find a way to get that earned income down, bro.
Got to.
Because the more earned income you report, the higher your liability and the more you're going to owe Uncle Sam. And I'll tell y'all something, bro. I used to work with IRS agents hand in hand. They're coming after you if you owe the significant amount of money, bro, or you're somebody. They're coming after you. You know what I'm saying? IRS agents are the biggest nerds. Okay, and don't worry, guys. When I do, I'll do an episode on getting into law enforcement. I'll go over each agency, the differences, because I've worked with everyone, bro. Everyone from FBI to DEA to every other Secret Service, any 3-letter agency you could think of, I've worked with in the feds pretty much. So I'll break that down for y'all when we talk about getting into law enforcement on one of the other Money Mondays. But yeah, depreciation, like, guys, you got to find a way, especially if you're a higher earner, 6-figure or more, to bring down your earned income, because what they want you to do is not claim it. Get a W-2 job, earn $100,000 a year plus, and let them destroy you with taxes. When I was working for Uncle Sam, they were killing me on taxes, guys. You know what I'm saying? And here's the other thing, too. Tax evasion, they'll come after you, guys. 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Al Capone killed a lot of people, but they got him for tax evasion.
They'll get you for that 100%, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to mitigate your liability in taxes. Tax evasion is illegal, but tax avoidance
is not.
And lowering your liability legally is not. Okay, guys? So don't be stupid. All right?
Question answer?
Yeah, quite. We'll hit the Q&As now. And I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Guys, I don't want to stop it. Please like the video.
And then quick note, guys, when you're doing real estate especially, you need a mentor. Because there's so many things that can go wrong. Nice. As Myron mentioned earlier, he did something wrong and he didn't know. But a mentor that knows his stuff, like Roger here, can guide you down the path. Because even me, my first property, I head off with a bang. But it's not because I was smart about it or I knew what I was doing. I knew some things, but not enough to say, hey, this is a good deal. Versus my mentor, he actually knew what to buy and where not to do, what not to do and what to do. That being said, buying through him, I got a dope-ass deal and found my own way. Now, Myron's using Roger as his safe compass, and now he's getting killer deals, getting a lot of money down, less money down, all that stuff happening. So, guys, have a mentor in your life that knows real estate and go through him. Don't try to figure it out on yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Like, you want someone that's knowledgeable that you can spin ideas with,
man.
Yeah,
have to.
Okay, we got Jay Wynn. Currently looking at a 16-unit, but FHA loans only allowed to 4 units. Yeah, bro. Would you guys have any experience on getting commercial loans?
Yes, but I mean, if you want, you can hit me on the DM, Roger_Lasad on Instagram. But dude, that's a pretty big deal. I mean,
you ain't gonna get an FHA on a guys. Remember, FHA is for people that are like trying to get like like a first home, or they're trying to like get into buy a property. And the thing with FHA is you got to live in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they're only gonna allow you because once you pass 4 units, guys, it goes. Now you're commercial, which is a whole other world.
If you want to get your feet wet and get into the game, you can do FHA. Here's the problem though: you got to pay probably PMI, so it's private mortgage insurance. Yeah. And secondly, you have to live there. Now there are ways you can kind of like, do things to get around this clause, but is it the best way?
There is no way to get around that clause. Absolutely not.
Listen, man.
That's not what Fresh said. Listen, man. You have to live in the property for 1 year.
No. That part you have to. Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
Nigeria.
Other stuff. So, FHA, you gotta live in it. You gotta be there, and also as well,
keep in mind about the other stuff, guys.
PMI, you can get out of it later because you can also refinance and get that gone. But if you're in an FHA loan, you gotta live there, and it's cheaper because it's 3% down. But it comes with a cost because you got to live in the property. So if it's in the hood, like how I used to live in the hood, you're in trouble.
Okay, so what are the other questions? Yeah, but you ain't gonna get an FHA on a 16-unit, my friend. Yeah, and you better have a lot of money to do that deal, depending on where you're at. You know what I'm saying? $5 like Mikai. Okay, so the point of rental properties is the cash flow from the tenants to eventually pay off the loan you took out because you're going into a lot of debt. Absolutely. Yep. But guys, I need you guys to understand something, because a lot of people interpret debt and like they think bad, debt bad, which honestly it is bad most of the time. But you guys are thinking of consumer debt. You know what I'm saying? Credit card debt that you're using to procure things, right? That don't necessarily pay you back. But when you're using a bank, right, to get a loan, and you're purchasing a property that pays for itself and also pays you a small dividend, right, through rent, right? I'm using the term dividend simply just to explain to you guys that you're getting money paid back to you. Then it's okay because your tenant is paying down your liability for you. The market is crazy, bro, right now. You know? Okay, let's
talk about generational wealth, bro. You buy property now, you save it for your kids. When they go to live in it or sell it, they'll be good for life.
Yeah. So, Muhammad, so going back to what he said, because I think he said he had like between 20 and 40K to put down. You're not going to be able to get anything in Miami really with that, bro, because you're going to have to bring a decent amount of money in. But what I'll say is, with that money, you have more than enough to do an FHA loan, though. So go ahead and do an FHA loan, get yourself into a duplex or a triplex, and you'll be good.
Brisk Clown. Yeah.
All right, Brisk Clown, $50. I don't know if you've already, if you have already, but have you spoken on buying/selling land?
No,
that's not my expertise. But there is a guy I know that specializes in that. We might have him come on.
Yeah.
But I don't buy land because unless it's gonna pay me immediately after buying it, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not expert on that at all, so I'm not gonna tamper.
Yeah, no, I'm not down.
Yeah, Obi and Brandon in the chat. There you go. Shout out to Brandon, man. Obi and Brandon.
Where's he at?
Right there. Bam.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you, bro. My guy Prince. Hey, shout out to you, Brandon.
Peyton, $10.
Peyton, $10. Found y'all in Cardone too late and trying to figure out how to pivot. Currently got all my assets in 401k max every year. Oh shit.
My heart hurts, bro.
Yeah, that's what they want you to do, my man. And 3-2 home. I live in 250k. 26-year-old making 125k a year.
You can pull that money out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, he won't be able to. He'll get heavily penalized probably because the 401. Yeah, if you pull money out, it's probably gonna. 20. Yeah, if it's a traditional.
Bro, I would still take that loss and put in real estate. Me personally.
I mean, or he could just lower his contributions now.
But until he gets to 50.
I mean, Peyton, you should look into it because I vaguely remember something where
they got him on that compound interest scam.
No, you could take a
loan on the 401k, and then go buy property.
Yeah, or something. Talk to your HR department. See if there's something
like that you could do probably.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, just lower. This is what you got to do, bro. Just lower your contributions. Save some money on the side. If you have, I'm hoping you got 6 months saved somewhere. And then, you could pull some equity out of the home that you live in, rent that bitch out, and then move somewhere, and then get an FHA loan, move into a duplex or triplex, bro.
Yeah, you could. Or
just man.
Risky like me. And
pull equity out of that house and go somewhere else.
MG's junkie.
Hey, shout out to you, bro. $200 super chat.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, man. Congratulations on getting your properties, Myron. This content is extremely valuable. Don't sleep on this info. Most people pay a shitload for these gems F&F gives out. It's just about chasing women. It's not just about chasing women. We got y'all, bro. Helping y'all make money, man.
Yo.
We give everything, bro. Fitness, girls, dating, Instagram, real estate, making money,
marketing,
saving. I'm gonna do an episode for y'all niggas on silver. Yeah.
That concludes this insightful Money Monday episode with Myron Fresh and real estate agent Roger. Brought to you by Moneyclips. For the complete real estate journey, catch the full-length podcast on YouTube and Rumble. Subscribe now and stay informed and elevate your real estate game with Myron, Fresh, and Roger on the FreshandFit podcast. Subscribe, stay in the know, and keep it fresh. Fresh and Fit Money Clips. Push it to the limit.